In minutes of that vote, the scene on the square shifted.
The hopeful mood protesters have maintained, believing they could make a change, quickly turned to anger and disappointment. News 3's Brad Chaimson is live at the Capitol this morning with what happened overnight. Good morning, Brad.
Well, good morning. About 150 people spent the night in the Capitol here last night. You can see many people here in the entryway to the assembly floor here managed to set up camp and spent the night here, as well as many others outside. Now, the crowd largely was cleaning out in the early morning hours, but just as the news had spread over the Senate's vote and filtered down through the city, droves made their way downtown. This is video from just before 11 p.m. Car horns blaring right after the vote, and 5 hours later still honking to the tune of the chant, "This is what democracy looks like." And well into the night, doors at the Capitol remained wide open for protesters to enter and exit. Inside, this is what the assembly chamber looked like again overnight. Dozens took up residence in that room, eventually drifting off to sleep among a crowd that refused to leave the building after hundreds rushed in just after 8.
This is illegal, what they tried to do today, and we're gonna stay in this building for as long as it takes, because we know that tomorrow at 11 a.m. I don't know how the situation is going to be. We might not even get a chance to be here.
I just heard get to the Capitol as soon as possible, and they're going to try to pass a bill, and just get in and support us. Support the working class of Wisconsin.
This is video from just after 8 last night as protesters began to breach the building, rushing past police. Ultimately, thousands ended up packing the building to capacity. Now, the Department of Administration has backed away from a report that windows had been broken, but did tell us that protesters were entering from windows. At one point, we saw Capitol Police having to shut bathroom windows where that protesters had opened. Now, as for how the Capitol access will be handled today, that's not quite clear. The assembly is scheduled to meet at 11 o'clock this morning.
Okay, Brad Chaimson reporting live from the Capitol. Thank you, Brad.